Off we go, Arsenal in the red and white, famously, in Manchester City likewise in the famous sky blue. And here's McCabe. Do you think Arsenal have lost a little bit with playing her in the deeper role? She's had such a good start to the season. Having said that, Lacaze's done well and has really given Laila Ouabi a difficult afternoon. Here is McCabe. Looks for the run of Kim Little, who got there. High lob beyond the far post. Now Ford. Catley arriving in support. In a way by Hemp, who has started on that right-hand side. Didn't sit with Shaw initially. Hemp is off and running. But not a Manchester City player was really high there. Now they've got an opportunity with Chloe Kelly. First touch took it wide. Second one was wide of the far post. But I wonder how much closer that could have been had her first touch not taken it so far to the left. Right start of the second half by Manchester City. There you go. Took it 5 yards away from her. And I think Zinsberg always had it covered. And Kelly with a couple of goals this season. Arsenal Red Army in fine voice, as you can hear. Now here's Rousseau. Frustration for Laila Ouabi. Thought it should have gone City's way. Also hasn't really had a sniff of goal yet to add to her 3 this season. The league goal she scored against Aston Villa. McCabe with the throw. Not a great touch. Confirmation of the teams there for you, and the yellow cards as well. Belova was cautioned for kicking the ball away. Lacaze and Valti also cautions. Keating for Ouabi and Hemp for Manchester City. Gets it away. It's 15 minutes of the game, absolutely crucial. Cutting forward. Sagara got hurt in making that challenge for Manchester City, and he got slightly hurt there. Shaw turned it on rather aimlessly because there was no support down there. Been a concern for Manchester City. They've got the wide players, but they haven't got anyone really there in support in a central position for her all the way through. Fowler has had very little impact on the game. You see they're wearing 8. Lana Kennedy from the back now for Manchester City. Shaw holding it up. Giroud, edged off it by Caitlin Ford. Now Rousseau. That's Tagawa, she's okay now, and Shaw's got in behind here. Into the penalty area, drove side netting. Now, just watch when we see a replay of this Chloe Kelly's position, because when Bunny Shaw picks up the ball, Chloe Kelly goes towards her, and Shaw would have wanted her to go away from it. She's had a look there to see if there was anyone in the deeper position arriving in the box. It didn't happen. It's a missed opportunity for them. But it's been a decent start of the second half by Manchester City, trailing the game. White watching on there in the stands. More Arsenal title-winning captain. And people say that no Arsenal side, no English side has ever won Europe's senior competition. Arsenal bristle, and Faye is one of those who does bristle because They won what was known as the UEFA Cup at the time. It was the supreme competition at that time in Europe, and Arsenal won it. And here they are on the attack here now, with forwards cross but an offside flag. It's Catley in the offside position. The English side has won the Champions League, of course. That's the next grail. Half a yard offside. Good combination down that left for Arsenal with Catley and Ford. Should be. Catley 120 Australian internationals, Ford 118, even with her. Here's Bunny Shaw, good turn, got the shot away, dragged it, might have taken a deflection, didn't. The third effort off target in the game, had one saved in the first half as well. ...138 career goals in 155 games for her various clubs and colleges. East Florida, and then the Tennessee Volunteers. Okay, forward. Good spin by Yui Hasegawa. Drilled the pass into Roord. Morgan. Kelly's gone back to the right-hand side. Short. Couldn't get to it, away by McCabe. Manchester City beginning to string their passes together here now. Don't forget, Arsenal failed to keep a clean sheet in any of their last 7 league matches. It is a worry, unless that steers it away. Arsenal got fortunate to get out of there. Hasegawa was hesitant. And over. Finds Ford, there's the switch of play. Looking for Chloe Lacasse, but it dropped in short. Manchester City can clear to Hemp. Error by Alexandri, Little. Lacasse. Snapped away in the middle for Manchester City by Lana Kennedy, and then the clearance is completed by Morgan. Back it comes though. At some stage into the game, you might see Caitlin Ford advancing more into the box. It's going to be a yellow card, I would think, for the foul on Shaw. Acknowledging the tackle. Fourth yellow card for Arsenal. I think she's going to get more into the penalty area. We'll see that as the game goes on. Done more touches in the opposition box than any other player in the WSL this season. Yellow card for her defensive work there. Bunny Shaw put City ahead here back in April in the 5th minute. Guillemard and McCabe scored the goals for Arsenal in the last half hour. Manchester City took an early lead in the home game between the two through Lauren Hemp. Chloe Kelly scored as well in that 2-1 win. And Arsenal, don't forget, beat Manchester City in the League Cup. Blackstenius scoring the goal. She is on the bench for Arsenal, and it is such a strong bench. Manchester City have to say they have Steph Horton on the bench, and Angadal is there, but overall not as much experience. More stellar global stars on their bench as Arsenal have. Nor as many egos that will need to be massaged this season, and that is going to be a tough task for his opposite number today. Pulled her back and then made contact with the legs as well. Hemp. Fowler plays back. Hasegawa on. Kennedy steps out confidently. Morgan 25 minutes gone. We'll start to see substitutions because the coaches will want to protect players who are on a yellow. Here's Hemp. This is a good run by her. Can she create here now? 5-header away in the middle. Morgan was following up and cleared in the end for Arsenal. Anti back doing the defensive work as she so often does. A good 5 years at the club, Lia Wälti. Never missed a game in major competition for Switzerland, by the way. 2 World Cups, 2 Euros. Hasegawa, Japanese international. Here's Kelly. It's a dangerous ball in for Shaw. Hemp at the far post, couldn't steer it back in. Lovely ball into Bunny Shaw. They get their wide players delivering dangerously into the box as a way back in there. Once again, I think Mary Fowler needed to gamble and get in support. Back on the edge of the penalty area. Kennedy under pressure from Ford. She's one that has to watch it. Manchester City look for Bunny Shaw, but where is the nearest support for her? Even if she wins that ball back. One of the game's top scorers is Bunny Shaw. She averages a goal and a half every game she plays for Jamaica. Very nearly. Here's Kennedy underneath that one. Drops that here to Russo. Now Ford. Comes back to Kim Little. It runs on very nearly to pull over. Good defending by Hemp. Saw that danger. Saw that danger when others around her for Manchester City didn't. Here's Ford. They've been the better attacking team. I think Bunny Shaw has had her moments, so too Kelly and Hemp, but in terms of being a more attacking, cohesive unit, Arsenal have been the better side. Alexander. Fowler. Hemp, now to pick it up in turn. There were 4 Arsenal players there watching her, and they still watch her. Here's Fowler. Delova stayed down momentarily. Hemp looking for Shaw, must be! Hits the outside of the post, big chance. But they've missed a few now. Fowler did well. Hemp, that's a lovely cross. At the outside of the woodwork. The chance goes begging. And we're approaching the hour and Manchester City is still behind. Changes here for Arsenal. A couple of alterations for them. A word of advice for Kim Little. Beth Mead is going to come on. Also, very important, Frida Maanum. Beth Mead back in action, her 3rd substitutes appearance since the injury, replacing Lucas. And off goes Pullover, and on comes Maanum, so it's like for like. Frida Leonhardsen-Maanum, but the roar is not for her, with all due respect. It is for Beth Mead. 2 minutes against Aston Villa, 23 against Bristol City, and now on. Manchester City respond. with a couple of changes of their own. Morgan is going off, and so too Ouabi. See Kasperai, the Dutch international, comes on. And certainly the left back had her moments of danger in the first half, and Blackstad is on for her. Julie Blackstad, in Norwegian. Certainly a more attacking option than Ouabi. So they will need to readjust. This attack closed very quickly by Hemp. Mead straight into the action. How long by McCabe? And it goes for Manchester City by Alexandri. Little for Arsenal. Heavy touch by Wubben-Moy, but allowed to get the pass away. Ford, Catley on the overlap. Manchester City is stretched here. If she can get a quality ball in the ball, just ran a little bit too far from it. Esperance come on the right-hand side for them. Shot closed down. That's a foul on Kelly. Really experienced player is Fridolina Semana, Norwegian international. A couple more games for her in the World Cup. She played 4 in all in Australasia, a couple of games recently against France. A defeat and a draw. Just fresh legs in that midfield engine room. Alexandri towards Hasegawa. Neat and tidy game, but hasn't created anything in the final third. Steps into that area now. Kelly, high looking for Bunny Shaw. An Arsenal quick release here to Mead, and off she goes. It was on the 9th of November when she suffered her cruciate knee ligament injury. That ruled her out of the World Cup just months after she'd been the Golden Boot and Golden Ball winner at the Euros. How football can change. Here's Ford. Steers it in, opportunity now for the low cross through by Marnham. Got forward there, well in support, Marnham. Arsenal, the substitutes have settled the quicker. The Manchester City substitutions at full-back, quite adventurous. Kasperai and Blackstad are both more attacking players. I mean, Blackstad can play as an attacking midfield player. And there it goes from Zinsberger. That by Julie Blackstad then, joined the club in January of 2022 from Rosenborg. Fine turn here by Ford to take on Kasparak. And by bringing on Blackstad for Awabi, they've saved one of their players. She was on a yellow card, Awabi, and she was probably one tackle away from a red. Game's lost its way a little bit. 20 minutes gone into the second half. Little to Ford. Now here's Hasegawa. Good ball. Hemp. Fowler making the run in support. Picks it up. She's had a better second half. Looks for Shaw. Sold the pass in short. Goes back out though to Roord. And now Kelly with the cross again, looking for Shaw. They have been so dangerous in the air. That was a little bit late, the challenge on the goalkeeper. Three Arsenal red shirts in there and the goalkeeper. But they know Manchester City's tactic is to get the ball wide and get the crosses in. They'll need to stop those crosses at source. Clubbed away by Wouba Moy. Alexandri for Manchester City. Kirsten Kasparak, a champion with 20 Enschede back in the Netherlands. Eased away by Leovalti. Marnham. Midway through the second half. Arsenal need a second goal because Manchester City will always be dangerous when they get the ball into the penalty area. And Leonas and Marnham turned into trouble. League Cup winner since she joined from Linköping, where she won the league. And he still has options from the bench. He still has Miedema to bring on. Still has Blackstenius who could come on. Moving forward for Kasparak. It's an excellent game coming forward. Really good game. Up and back, up and back. Still think she'll step into that box and have a decisive moment or two in there. Hasegawa. Kasparak. Third league appearance of the season for her. Here's Kennedy, no great pressure on her. I wonder if Isia Russo is tiring. She's done a lot of work covering those two Manchester City centre-backs, Kennedy and Alexandri, to stop them playing out. Arsenal might consider Miedema. Blackstad on to Hemp. Could yet be a game changer for Manchester City. Fowler seeing more of what she can do for the club in this second half. There's a chance to put the ball in now. Left footed, not a bad cross at all. Glanced away by Wouba Moy for Arsenal. Back in there by Kasparak. She's off and running, but Chloe Kelly plays it into the middle. And once again, Arsenal have cover back there to get it away. Doughty is so protective of her back four. You see her time and time again covering him. Little has dropped into a deeper position as well since Marnham came on. Little comes to address the ball. Fowler. Here's Hasegawa. Chloe Kelly for Manchester City. 20 minutes to go. Game finely balanced. Alexandri plays out wide to Hemp. And Hemp's got into the box here now. There's the danger, looking for Shaw. Will come out. The drivers by Blackstead blocked, and Arsenal haven't got it away yet. Here's Shaw. Turns it back across to Kelly, and there's the equaliser. Manchester City level. Chloe Kelly's third of the season. If you don't stop the Manchester City wide players having an effect on the game, you will be in trouble. And for the moment, Hemp got into the penalty area on the left-hand side. Arsenal was stretched. Didn't get the ball away. Little give and go here. Lovely ball back to her by Fowler. Immediately in trouble, Arsenal. The cross was aimed at Shaw. They just couldn't get it out. That was the big opportunity for them to clear. Marnham it was, who couldn't get it away. Clearance went back into the penalty area after the deflection. Shaw square, saw Kelly there. And Zinsberger beaten. Might have flown in off a deflection, but it's Kelly's goal, and it's 1-1. And I think it's just about deserved. Scored the winning goal at Manchester City between the two sides last season. Ford. Little. He's back to Illis. That drilled it up towards Rousseau. Did well there under pressure. Little. Now Wubben-Moy to bring it out. And Catley swaps passes with Ford. Marnham, cross in the middle. Rousseau is in there. Good claim by Chiara Keating. And a possible head injury for Laia Alexandri. That's where the referee has stopped it. Rousseau is going to be okay. Solid claim by the goalkeeper under a bit of pressure. Manchester City knew they had to respond after Chelsea's big win at Aston Villa yesterday. And they got back into this game. Concern here for their centre-back. Bright young goalkeeper, already through to the England senior squad at 19. Here comes an Arsenal change. There goes Rousseau. And on comes Blackstenius. Well, she has looked a little bit wearied in the last few minutes, having done so much chasing. Rousseau, she's replaced here by Blackstenius. 27 goals for the club in her 60 games since joining from Gothenburg, a couple this season. She's had the one league start only. Off the bench 3 times. proven goal scorer over the years with over 200 in her club career. Here's the equaliser. The impact of Manchester City's goal on the WSL table. We're hoping to join Chelsea, of course, again on the same number of points. There will be a couple of points off them. Arsenal just outside the top 6th, they're 7th at this moment in time, on 8 points below Liverpool on goal difference. McCabe with the throw. The chances, the number of chances created, and you'd have to say Manchester City deserve to be back in the game. I think they've had 10 reasonable chances in all. Arsenal have had the 4 I can remember. Hemp, for me, always going to be the key to the game, and it was her decisive burst into the box that brought the equaliser. That's a foul Arsenal's way. Easy day for Rebecca Welsh. Too sure the managers would agree with her early cautions in the game, but she was marking her authority on it. That's what she will say. Here's Fowler. Now back to Julie Blackstad. Hasegawa and Hemp to take on Mead. Tumble for both England colleagues. A little bit of a smile. Whoopsie. What a good player she is. Young Player of the Year 4 times in a row, I think it was. Still only 23. Hasegawa become more of an influence in the game in the last 20 minutes, I would suggest. Here's Little. It's interesting that Arsenal haven't been as effective, having just dropped her a little bit deeper. Valti. I thought that Valti-Pulova partnership with Little just ahead of them was working really well for Arsenal. That's Hasegawa. They've been very front foot, Manchester City, as the game has gone on. Now Blackstad. Fowler. It's not a good ball, untidy. When you think of Mary Fowler, you've got to remember she's what, still only 20. Still learning the game. Here she is. Ineffective in the first half. Much more so in the second. I'd say with stoppage time, we've got 15 minutes to go, something like that, maybe 16. Arsenal pick it up here with McKay. Angled away to Ford. She's been their best player. Will she have an impact on the box? No. And Manchester City target their outball is always Khadija Bunny Shaw. Sky Blue team still with nearly 60% of possession, 14 shots in all to Arsenal's 8. Catley, the Arsenal goal scorer. Back in the 14th minute. Turning on, it was Kasparai. Hasegawa, she's really shown us what a good player she is in this second half. Now Rort. They've got Hasegawa on the ball more. It's been a major difference. And with Little dropping deep, Arsenal haven't put her as much under pressure as they did in the first half. Worked out there by Hemp to Fowler, making the run. Mead has gone with her. Hasegawa again. There's opened up a little gap in there as well for Alexandri to go into. Clever movement by the Japanese player. Now Fowler. In the last 10 minutes of the 90 we go. Went with the cross, looking for Bunny Shaw. 2 Manchester City appeals for a penalty and a push in there. Welsh unimpressed. Well, there was the nudge from Catley, with 2 hands on her. Took a risk there, the defender. That's a concerted push. That's a big claim by Manchester City. I know there's a pressing shout for VAR in WSL matches. An expensive tool to bring into the WSL game at this stage of its development, but had there been VAR, that would have been a penalty, I'm sure. Catley with the foul there on Kelly, and 1 or 2 Arsenal players are showing signs of tiredness now. With 8 minutes to go, it's a free kick for Manchester City, and they're well on top. And she's just saying to Rebecca Welsh there was a push in the back there on Bunny Shaw. I think most people would agree with that. Two hands. That's a definite penalty. She couldn't properly take off because of the foul. Referee saying, come on, hang on a minute, you're not going to take it until I blow the whistle. And goes the shaving foam. Chloe Kelly's seen the funny side of this. Precisely does it. Kelly with the free kick in and headed away. Way up and under. Kennedy stayed forward there on the edge of the penalty area. It's cleared away by Arsenal. Fowler for Manchester City did well under pressure to turn it away to Bunny Shaw. Here's the run by Hemp. Still over 6 minutes to go. Good turn. Gets the cross in. Danger here. Fine header away by Ruben Moy. Hasegawa. Fowler with the half turn. Little's there with her. Manchester City pressing for a winner. Won't get it like that. Zinsberger went to throw it away, but the whistle's already blown for the foul in there. Checking on Steph Catley. Fowler did well. And she just got a toe trod on there by Bunny Shaw, who immediately apologised, nothing else in it. Encouragement for Lauren Hemp there from Gareth Taylor. Shaw will pressurise Zinsberger, and the clearance drops straight to Kelly, and she goes for a big winner. already scored against the first club of her career. Arsenal player for 3 years, and he played 16 games and scored 5 goals for them. Comes from London, Chloe Kelly. The lob went over the bar. Up it went, didn't come down. Another effort for Manchester City. 15 shots, they've had only the 3 on target. Twice they've hit the woodwork though. Hemp in the first half with a header. Shaw in the second hit the outside of the post with another header. They're so dangerous in the air from deliveries from the wide position. Ward couldn't pick it up. Hasegawa does. What a second half she's had. Kelly into the middle, out by Wubben-Moy, and Arsenal are struggling to hold on to this point. Lots of star names, expensively assembled squad. They will be expected to challenge for the title. They're out of Europe. They will expect silverware, but they faded in this second half as the game has gone on. McCabe, high over the top, looking for Blackstenius, and the keeper's made a terrible mistake, and Blackstenius should win it, and Arsenal have won it. Horrible piece of misjudgment by the goalkeeper. The youngster for Manchester City came rushing out of a penalty area, and she's gifted the goal and is distraught as a consequence. And against the run of play, Arsenal have scored a second. It was against the run of play when they got their first. High up and under, going nowhere. She came out of a penalty area, misjudged it completely. She needed to come out, but the bounce beat her, and Blackstenius tucked it into an empty net. She knew the danger of Blackstenius running free, so she had to come out of the penalty area. You can understand that, but horrible misjudgment of the bounce. Not been her day. Gave away a penalty in the first half, redeemed that with a splendid save. But after all Manchester City's work in this second half in particular, she's gifted Arsenal what should be the winner now. Only 19, 3 clean sheets in 4 games in what has been a splendid season for her so far. Now, Lauren Hemp is going off for Manchester City. I have to say this is a strange one. She's got back into the side in the starting lineup. Gareth Taylor maybe protecting her. Not sure whether or not she has fitness issues. Giambiti's going to come on for Arsenal. I think they're going to make a double substitution. Bit of reorganisation coming here for Arsenal. BT is going to come on for them, and Noel Maritz, the experienced fullback, is going to come on as well. And they're taking their time over it. People complain about the amount of stoppage time at the end of the game. Here's a suggestion for you: cut the number of substitutions. Meanwhile, there's a medical issue behind that goal. That's what they were asking about the players. That's why there's the delay. Let's hope that's not too serious. Now it's coming on for Ford for Arsenal. She will go to right back, or right wing back. McCabe, I think, may go to the left and Catley push on. Manchester City substitute was Jess Park. Absolute flyer for Lauren Hemp. Again, rubbing her hands against the chill as we wait for the resumption. She can really move, Jess Park. Hasn't started a game this season in the league, only played 3/4 of an hour actually in the WSL. Well, there's the horrible misjudgment. And the gleeful Blackstenius took the advantage. Good job she didn't handle, she would have been off. If you're wondering why we haven't resumed, there's been a medical incident in the crowd. And let me take the opportunity to tell you that Denia Castellanos has come on for Manchester City as well. And Chloe Kelly has gone off. So they've replaced both of their wide players as we again see the unfortunate young Ciara Keating, who will learn from this game. And so far this season she's kept Lee Roebuck and Kyder out of the side. Two-1 Arsenal lead. Catley put them ahead after 13 minutes. Chloe Kelly level with 18 minutes to go. And then Blackstenius from the unfortunate error from the goalkeeper when we had 3 minutes left to play. But we've had this delay with the medical staff going in behind that goal to treat a spectator. And we await the kickoff then. That Catley might push forward for us, but she was one of the players who went off moments ago as Beattie and Maritz came on. And we're about to resume any moment now. I'll be explaining to Kim Little and Alexandri why the delay is going on. And they won't get clearance to restart until they have a medical update. So we have a slight delay here in this WSL match. If you just joined us and you're wondering why the players are doing some sort of a warm-up, it's because we've had a delay of 5 or 6 minutes or so. Because Arsenal scored their second goal. There was a problem with one of the spectators behind the goal away to your left-hand side, and the medical staff went in. And a long period for Ciara Keating, the teenager, to reflect on the error that led to the second goal. She was left exposed by the ball over the top. She had to come for it. Certainly she will feel that. There was no defender covering back on the Blackstenius run. But as she jumped, she got under the ball, misjudged the height of the bounce, and Blackstenius tucked it into the empty net. goal for Arsenal will elevate them up into the top 4. It would mean that Manchester City are 3 points adrift of the reigning champions Chelsea, who will be desperate to win the title, win everything this season. for Emma Hayes, who will be departing at the end of this campaign. Who does this delay suit best? His team leading by 2-1, you'd have thought so, because Manchester City will lose their impetus, and they did have an impetus up until that Arsenal second goal, just as they did before their first. Catley's goal after 30 minutes came against the run of play, then Arsenal should have doubled the lead. They had a penalty for the foul by the goalkeeper on Lacasse. Kim Little's penalty to the goalkeeper's left was parried onto the post by young Keating. Twice Manchester City hit the woodwork, Hemp with a header, and Shaw likewise. Here's the opening goal by Catley. Kelly levelled. I think that was deserved at that time, but here you are. This could well prove the winner. The medics, by the way, were alerted to the medical problem by Manuela Zinsberger, the Arsenal goalkeeper. Looking on there in the bench, experience there for Manchester City in the autumn of her career. I'm sure she won't thank me for saying that. She had her injury problems, of course, that effectively ruled her out of the World Cup. I think England should have taken her for her experience. And I think we're ready to go again for the last, about 3 minutes plus stoppage time. After a delay of just over 10 minutes, we're off and underway again. Technically 3 minutes to go plus stoppage time. We've already had, as you see there, the lengthy delay. There's a foul Manchester City's way. It was officially timed at 11 minutes, that delay. And confirmation of all the substitutes there for you. The yellow card. Arsenal's fifth caution of the game. McCabe got there late. There's Bunny Shaw. Good challenge. Little. Turning in a tight space. Arsenal keep the ball, they win the game. Simple as that. Confirmation of those substitutes for Manchester City. 2 wide players off. Castellanos on. And look for Blackstenius again. And that'll do the young goalkeeper the world of good. So Manchester City will look at an England player who played 6 minutes against Belgium recently, Jess Park, and the Venezuelan experienced international Castellanos, to get them back into the game. They will take any moment they can. Now it's right back. McCabe switched to the left. Beattie has come on to make it a back 5. We'll turn away here. Couldn't get the crossing initially from Casper Wright. 10 minutes of stoppage time is in addition to the 11 minutes of delay we had. So we're into that stoppage time period now. He's roared. It's had quite a game today. Out by Castellanos, who's come on the left-hand side of midfield. And Fowler with the effort. Zinsberger made short. The best we've seen from Manchester City since their equaliser. She's had a drying effect on the game in the second half, Fowler. Out wide to the left, Castellanos just inside a Park on the other side. It was dipping. Zinsberger had to make short. Corner kick for Manchester City. And it comes towards Shaw. Defended well. The second corner of the game, City. Knock to the head from Amanda Illister. Shaw with the run in, coming like a steam train. She's okay. Swedish international. Way back, she was the captain of the European Under-19 title-winning side. I remember that team in the 30s. A great uncle, Sven, was an ice hockey international, a football international, and a golf international. Fowler. There's Castellanos. Put out by Kennedy. Alexandri onto the right-hand side of the centre-back partnership now. She's been playing on the left throughout. Done by Blackstad. And back by Kim Little, did really well. Now Beattie. Here's Little. Tries to free Moritz. Behind her, making the run here for Arsenal dangerously, was Blackstenius. Here's Little with that long pass forward, looking for Blackstenius in behind. Good ball, isn't it, by Little? And the long delay because of the medical situation behind the goal at the north end of the stand at the stadium has cost Manchester City, I think, their impetus. What to Ruben Moy. Solid at the back for Arsenal. A little bit of a shaky start. Now playing on the left-hand side of the back three with Beattie in the middle. Again, they failed to keep a clean sheet, which will be a concern for the coach. There's 8 league matches without one now. Stenius with the challenge. Such a blow for Arsenal, they went out of the Champions League. And that penalty shootout here against Paris. Strange set up the Champions League, really, that teams the size of Arsenal have to pre-qualify. Well, they were the third best in the WSL, and them's the rules. Well, he's just checking. He would have asked the assistant referee and perhaps the referee herself the exact situation. I mean, we're still showing 10 minutes of stoppage time at 104 minutes because of the delay for the emergency situation in the crowd. And my guesstimate is we still have several minutes to go, but it is only a guesstimate. Get it away powerfully at the back for Manchester City by Kasparov. Good turn of pace by Park. She's got that in her locker. Wasn't the best of balls forward. Here's Little. Just deflected it away off Jill Ward. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Park got a touch on it. This is Castellanos. And Zinsberger took a chance to come out when she had two defenders running back towards her own penalty, but she got it away. Kerstin Kasparai's throw. Roared. Very tight on that far touch, and Arsenal have bodies across. To stop a cross coming in. Blackstad coming from the left-hand side there. Back by Castellanos now. Alana Kennedy. Blackstad wide. And Fowler. Did well enough. Little tried to give it the big heave-ho, couldn't get it away. Ellistat likewise. Just in situations like that, players need to let their heads rule their heart and get better clearances away, but they've managed to find Blackstenius now. Mead let it run on. Marnham with the shot. Easy save for the goalkeeper. They look for Shaw. Blackstenius tall, powerful. Left Mead to the right-hand side. Marnham's on the far side. Arsenal will be conservative, protecting the lead. Asagawa from very deep. Shaw would be the out ball. She's looking to get it out wide. They want to get it to Park. It's a robot looking on. Water bottle against the cold. Not been on season yet, really, for Manchester City. And no sort of football at all. The fitness issues. And Arsenal win a crucial game here by 2-1. Stina Blackstenius with the winning goal. It was a gift from keeper Chiara Keating, the teenager with a misjudgment. Arsenal having taken the lead against the run of play in the first half through Steph Catley. And for Chloe Kelly to equalise with 18 minutes to go, a game delayed because of a medical emergency in the stand. And Keating, who also gave away a penalty, then saved it, has had a strange afternoon, and in the end it proved to be a victorious afternoon for Arsenal. They've won this one as the tears are shed by teenager Chiara Keating. Arsenal had the victory 2-1.